Hello, ladies and gents. So, Spider-Man No Way Home is smashing it. Like, actually smashing it. A lot. International opening day, $43.6 million. It's a lot. It's a lot, internationally. That is an awful lot of money. So let's take a look at this. Is this going to be a smash hit for Sony/Marvel? Let's have a look. Spider-Man No Way Home webs up an amazing $43.6 million international opening day. That is a hell of a lot of money. That is a hell of a lot of money. And its opening day was, of course, well, early this week. Wednesday. It's, the thing is, you can't say opening weekend because this film has, started its opening weekend so early from a Wednesday. But I think this is going to do a lot of money based on that. And they were projecting it to make a hell of a lot of money, an awful lot of cash. So here we go. We've been expecting Spider-Man No Way Home to break box office records since news broke that it was outpacing Avengers Endgame in ticket pre-sales. That is insane. You'd have thought Avengers Endgame would be, unbeatable almost, but yeah, no. Spider-Man No Way Home, the hype is real. And it's one of those interesting things is that, these films, the Spider-Man films have consistently always done well. They always do mega money, from Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, right the way through to Tom Holland. Spider-Man is a absolutely loved character, it seems, and people really enjoy those movies. You go back and watch the Tobey Maguire films, or at least go back and look at the box office records, they're really good. They're really, really good. So this is not a massive surprise, but the thing that it's outpacing Endgame, that was a surprise, personally, I think. Now it says further that it just had a massive international launch. The Sony Pictures Marvel Studios movie webbed up 43.6 million from 15 markets. Only 15. That's not a lot. That is not a lot of markets at all. During its opening day on Wednesday. And that's one day across 15 markets, and it hits nearly, $44 million basically. Insane. That is absolutely madness. A result we're sure you'll agree is nothing short of spectacular. It is. As noted yesterday, the latest Spider-Man movie webbed up the best Wednesday launch of all time in the UK with a $10.1 million haul, and that's even higher than No Time to Die's $6.6 million debut. Which again, if you're comparing movies and franchises, you would think James Bond in the UK, it's a British character. You would think James Bond would absolutely smash it. No, just anticipation for pretty decent films tends to do it these days. And that's fairly evident just there alone. But yeah, the fact that it managed to absolutely obliterate James Bond's No Time to Die, that's nothing short of spectacular. Really is nothing short of spectacular. So we're anticipating Thursday evening North American box office numbers to be shared in a few hours. But this update from Fandango's Eric Davies certainly bodes well for the throughput. And this is the thing, right? Is when we're looking at America, North America, domestic, doing well with respect to this movie, people like you couldn't get a ticket for this movie in America. People were selling them online for like $6,000 or something like that. Now, no one's going to pay that, of course. But it was really difficult to get a ticket, apparently. What I was being told. So that's not a surprise. I think it will smash it. I think it will absolutely smash it. But this is the interesting thing from Eric Davies. Just in, as Spider-Man No Way Home hits theatres today, Fandango has already sold more tickets for this film than it has sold for the entire theatrical run of any 2021 movie. What? Spider-Man No Way Home has been the top-selling title every day since tickets went on sale 3 weeks ago. That's mega. That is absolutely mega. It is already sold in 3 weeks, sold more tickets than any movie of their entire theatrical run for the entire year. Now, I know a lot of people will say, yeah, but COVID. Yeah, sure, fine. But there were still big movies being released that did really well in the States. So what can we say, Because you can't say COVID now. People are crying about Omicron and stuff like this. Let's have a look at this. This is going to absolutely obliterate the North American market. It's crazy. And I think it deserves it as well. It's a really good film. I watched it day of release. Very, very good film. Very good film. Absolutely deserves it, unequivocally. Yeah, very, very good film. Now, they say, despite limitations created by the pandemic, bullshit. No one cares about that, really, nowadays, let's be honest. Yeah, sure, some people do. I get it, but, you know, just calm yourself. It appears Spider-Man No Way Home will be the movie that restores the global box office to its former glory. And they also say a China release remains uncertain. Why do we even talk? I understand why we talk about that, but god damn, I don't care about China. But even without that, the web slinger's latest adventure should have no trouble topping the $1 billion mark. Yeah, wow. And they say here, you know, their point and commentary on it was Spider-Man No Way Home is the greatest Marvel movie ever made, period. As epic as it is emotional, this is not only a perfect blockbuster, but Spider-Man's wildest, funniest, and most awe-inspiring adventure yet. It's a Marvel masterpiece. And I would agree. I would absolutely agree. It is one of Marvel's best movies ever made. Like, I would happily watch this movie again, and I don't think I've ever said that about a Marvel movie. I've ever said that about a Marvel movie. I would happily watch maybe the Loki series. Maybe the Loki series. Probably not. No, I probably wouldn't. I would happily watch this movie again. This is a great film. And Sony have sort of like... The thing about this versus Endgame, Sony have sort of... And this came in a comment as well. Sony have sort of cheated their way to this Endgame style film. Because they obviously have the... You know, you've seen the trailers. You know that Spider-Man's villains across each film franchise has come into this film, right? So they have sort of cheated their way to this Endgame style Spider-Man ultimate adventure. But it's very smart. It's really, really, really smart storytelling for them just to go, oh, you know what? We've actually got all these other properties. All these other characters, these other individuals. We own them. We can use them. Let's just use them. Why not? Can we get the actors on board? Yeah. Give them a fat paycheck. Yeah, no worries. It's interesting, isn't it? Sony... They get it so right with some things and then so wrong with others. And I'm sure loads of comments, you know, coming through will be, well, but that's because of Marvel's involvement. Might just be, but Marvel hasn't been on a massive hype train at the moment with their films recently either. So whether it be Sony or Marvel, who knows? But there you go. Spider-Man No Way Home, what's the predictions for the opening weekend? Worldwide? Worldwide. If it can nearly do 44 million... opening weekend on a midweek day. I went to the cinema, it was just adults there. Also got cameo from Jasper. You alright, mate? Set them, bruh. Cheers, bro, thanks. Stealing the show, as always. Yeah, if that film can do that just on that one day and in 15 markets worldwide. Some people were projecting like 500 million. Do you reckon it could do that? Let me know. Obviously, domestically, its opening weekend starts from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days. Worldwide, could it do 500 million? There's a loud noise. Let me know what you think down below. I don't have any personal predictions, but let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Thank you so much. Take care.